Hello guys and welcome to this tutorial on how to correctly play the Stargate mod. Since the game is soon going to come out, I'm now going to demonstrate to you how to play the game modes Assault and Capture Alien Technology. We will begin with Assault, and I'm going to demonstrate to you how to play the attacking team, the Goa'uld, because the Tauri don't really have to do anything except defend against our own attacks. I'm playing the German version of the game, but don't worry, there will be an American version available if this is your preferred language. I'm choosing my weapon, which is the staff cannon, and I'm spawning by pressing the space button, spacebar. Now, we have here a Ringtransporter, which I'm going to show you how to operate very soon. But right now, I'd like to tell you something about this game mode. As you can see, on the top of the screen you see the current objective, which is attack the pyramid. Now, as you can also see on the top left of the screen, you have a radar. And on that radar you can also see this blue diamond which just popped up in front of me. It is straight under the letter N for north. So I now know that I have to walk north, this direction, to get to my objective. Now, my objective is to capture this area in between those pillars, as is described by attack the pyramid. I need to capture that. Now, of course, while I'm trying to do this, the direct approach would be to go down this slope. But then I would have to worry about incoming fire from defending Tauri troops from within this position and that position over there, the side entrance as we'd like to call it. Now, since I want to avoid that, I have another option of how to get to this position, which is using the Ringtransporter. You already see onto the bottom left of my screen there is a stamina bar which goes down when I'm sprinting, and a health bar which will regenerate since I have a symbiote within me, as I'm a Goa'uld, or better, a Jaffa, which will heal my wounds over time. Now, as you can see, for initiating this sequence, I press E for use anywhere on this entire device. Not on any of the buttons, just the device itself. I press E, then I get this selection menu. I can select one of the two destinations that are available, and I need to get inside the pyramid, so I select inside pyramid. Then I follow the sequence of the highlighted buttons, put my crosshair over it, and as soon as it's over it, I press E again. I repeat that for as long as there's 3 symbols activated. Now, I press anywhere on the device itself to activate the Ringtransporter. This is the Tauri spawn, where the Tauri will come from the Stargate Center through the Stargate to defend this position from the attacking Goa'uld team. That's always the case for the defending team, be they Goa'uld or Tauri. The only thing they have to do is to stop the other team from achieving their goal. I am now attacking pyramid entrance, this general area here, and capturing this post as a spawn post for us. Now, as I said before, the Tauri would now be trying to kill me in stopping my progress in capturing this. Were my objective, as you will see soon after, to capture something else, like a jar or a security card in the Stargate Center, something like that, then I would have to achieve that while the Tauri would be trying to stop me. Now, I have captured this location, and you can see there pops up another diamond on my map, which is straight this direction. I can also see that on my radar, which tells me where my next objective is. To see where that actually is, I can press the N key, where I see an overview of the map. This is the Tauri spawn location, it is the SGC, this is the Abydos map, as it's in the current place where I am in. This little blue square is my position. This is the spawn location for any Goa'uld who is spawning here. I press the left mouse key to select this spawn, and this back here was my earlier spawn location when we first began this map. I press the N key again to get back to the game. Now, I could go straight through there to get back here to the catacombs, which would be this way, through this hallway, through the gate room, through the room of Anubis, and into the catacombs. As the gate room is the spawn for the Tauri, that might not be advisable, since they will always be running this way or this way down to the catacombs trying to intercept me and my team. So I will have to try to go through here. Or that's what I'm doing right now. I could also go here, but that's a lot harder. Let's see how that works out. There is one point of passage where you have to be a lot more careful than the other ones, because there you are actually in sightlines of incoming Tauri troops, but, well, let's not fret and just give it a try. They could be coming from down there, or they could be coming from down there. I can now go down this hallway or this hallway. I would recommend going down the other one, because this is the hallway most of the Tauri will be using, except if they're trying to gain some surprise by coming from the other way. Now I've reached this objective, and I'm trying to seize the catacombs this time. Again, my objective is to capture. So, while we wait for this, it might be advisable to tell you how there are different weapons. We have a knife, we have the Z, which is the stun gun. Not a stun gun, you can of course kill with it, like that. And then of course the famous staff weapon. With the staff weapon you can also aim down the sights and use it to hit something. Now this doorway, if you want, this secret hallway opens, and we can enter in here. This wall opens up and we have to capture the Eye of Ra. I have now taken the Eye of Ra and I have to bring it to my location of choice. The capture the Eye of Ra is my current objective. And as you can see, I can now select a different spawn location again, because I do not want to respawn out here when I have to bring the Eye of Ra to either this location in the Ringtransports or this location in the Ringtransports. I can select, of course, either of them. No, that's stupid, sorry, like this. I cannot, as you have seen, switch to the staff weapon, because I'm using one hand to carry my Eye of Ra. I'm not going through the gate room. Of course I could, but that would be inadvisable, because that way, as you can see, I can go out there, but I could also choose the direct route. I would have to fight through all of the Tauri attackers. With the Z, which you need 2 shots to kill an enemy, you can do that pretty quickly, but the problem is the shots don't travel that fast. You are generally not that well off when fighting with the Z against an enemy team. So you will have to move with your teammates who are equipped with their real weapons, with their primary weapons. They can help you a great deal with that. So now my target would be to go to Hatak directly. I could do that now, but first I want to demonstrate to you another tactic, because coming in here, right in front of the Tauri spawn, is very risky. So, the other option would be, as I'm showing you now, to just move out the side entrance back there. Come from here, pick up the Eye of Ra, move out this way, and instead of going here as I did before, go this way and out to the side, which would be here. Then you can move up this position and all around this slope here and come back to this Ringtransport. And the fun thing about that is, I did that again, I'm sorry. The fun thing about that is Tauri might not anticipate that. If they're very experienced with the game and they already know that tactic, they might of course do that. Or if they've seen that tutorial as well, they might of course do that. But it's not as clear. So you have a better chance of succeeding if you're trying to go out here. By the way, just another thing I'd like to point out, as you might want to watch the left side of my screen, the lower left side of my screen. When I'm firing this weapon, there's an overheating bar. While there's no ammo on this gun, it can overheat and then will have to slow down for for a couple seconds to cool down. And another thing you can see on the left side of my screen is Abydos landing site, the title, or at least the name of the location I'm currently in, below the radar. And below that you see this little symbol with an eye. That's the symbol for me currently carrying the Eye of Ra. And I'm now going to dial the attack. And as soon as I'm up there, which is right now, you can see that I have captured the Eye of Ra, and I have won this round for Goa'uld team. In the next round, in the next map, I'm going to demonstrate to you how to play the game mode Capture Alien Technology. There are of course other game modes available in the Stargate mod, but they are not as difficult and already should be known from other games. So I will see you in the next part of the video. Until then. Okay, hello people, and welcome to the second part of this tutorial video. This time I'm going to show to you the Capture Alien Technology game mode of the Stargate mod, which I am currently standing before an objective right now. What you see here is a CPM hub, in which we have to bring the CPMs that are scattered about the 5 or 3 maps you can see right here. As the name of this game mode suggests, there are 10 ZPMs scattered about those 3 maps right here. And we, the Tory team, have to collect 6 of them in order to win this map. 6 for this, 3 for this ZPM hub, and 3 for this one. So right now we just have to search for CPMs, bring them to these CPM hubs, and do that before the Goa'uld team can do the same. So let's just hurry up and hope that we can be quick enough. Before we go about finding some ZPMs, I'm going to show you how to dial the gate. To dial the gate, you press this big red button in the middle here with E or use. You select the map you're going to. I'm going to Tharoon, which is this one right here. And then you see there are green buttons, or there's a green highlight on this button right here. I put my crosshair over it and press E again, and I repeat that for each of those green buttons. Now that the dialing sequence is complete, and I just have to press the middle button again in order to dial the gate. Since this is a team-based game mode and I can't really do that alone, I'd like to introduce my assistant for this evening, Paulos from the Stargate beta testing team.
Hey everyone.
So he is on Goa'uld team, as you can see here, and he will be assisting me this evening. As you can see here, this is a ZPM. These are the things we have to capture. I'm going to pick this up now, and you can see I only have a secondary weapon in my hand. And as you can also see, the hands holding the weapon have changed. Many things that are currently in the mod are still placeholders, and this is still several days until we are going to release this mod. So a lot of the things you're currently seeing with weapons, animations and all that stuff might still change. So right now, as you can see in the top of the screen, there's a red 0 and a green 0. These numbers are represent the ZPMs currently in the ZPM hubs of our own teams. I'm going to dial back to my home planet, Bashal, and store a CPM there, so you can see that. Paulos, you might, if you have already found a CPM, you can store yours in your own CPM hub.
Roger.
As I've already pointed out, you can only use your secondary weapon when carrying a ZPM, because you are using one hand to carry the ZPM, the other is for the weapon. So I have put now one ZPM in there, and you can see it's now a green 1 at the top versus a red 0. We would have to find all 6 of these in order to win the map. The problem is, often the situation occurs that both teams have 5 of those CPMs. 5 for us, 5 for the Goa'uld. So, who wins this map now? If the time runs out, as you can see, round N in 10 minutes, If time runs out before one team gains a majority of ZPMs, then there is a draw. But if I now manage to... Paulos, I'm coming to your home base now to demonstrate what I would have to do in order to win a map if there would be a draw situation. The Goa'uld spawn is Masseria. I'm dialing there now. Masseria is this map right here. As you can see, these are the spawn points for the Goa'uld. I'm now going through the gates. Please don't shoot me, Paulos! And there he is.
I can't really, like, have any guarantees for you.
There he is. And I'm now going to... Which ZPM map did you put it in? The lower or the...
I put it in this, yeah, the further.
Okay. So we're now going to the Goa'uld ZPM hub. And you can see there's a CPM in there. It's a draw situation, but I don't want to lose, so I go there and pick it up. I have now stolen it. But Paulos and his team would of course be trying to defend this position right now. And please don't shoot me. He would of course shoot me in a combat situation, so that I could not just walk in here and steal ZPM stuff from him. Well, he would of course, or his team would of course be trying to do the same. If there would be 5-on-5, they would be trying to steal from our gate. And there's a problem with that. If I'm dialing to his home base and he is dialing to mine, we can't both at the same time open a gate. So the one who dials faster usually gets the gate open. And now the problem is, once I come through this gate right here, without actually having spoken to the other team before and arranged for a meeting like this, they would be shooting at me from like this position, this position, this position, all those like behind here, back there. Yeah, there would be a hellstorm of bullets coming in. And the problem is, how do I survive this? And it's actually not as easy as we made it seem right now, but this is only for demonstration purposes. So let's just go back to Bashal and save this round for us. Bring back this ZPM. Also, beware of the vortex, as you just saw, because if I would have been just a little faster and moved into this unstable vortex, I would have died. That's like in the series, if you move into the vortex, you die. And now I'm approaching the ZPM hub. You put your ZPM in there, you just have to walk there, you don't have to do anything. It's in there, and we would now have 6-5. We will be winning right now. It's not longer a draw situation. We're not going to actually search for all those 10 ZPMs on the maps right now, because there are, as you can see, there's 3 different maps. And I don't really want to search through all of them. But what we can do is showcase some of the maps briefly, walk through them once, just so you have seen them. First going to show you Masseria. As I said, I won't... Ah, damn it, we've already been here. Ha, damn it, we've already shown this one. So, let's go to her T then. You can come with me, you don't have to stand here.
Well, I figured that out.
So this is like a desert map, and you can see I am currently wearing desert camo. Well, you can't really see it, but now you can. And so this is that map. And next would be Ruan, which are some antique ruins. Ancient ruins, sorry. Was the German word for the ancients. So that's this map. Fell a little gold back there.
Did you notice that when you come through the gate and there is no one on the planet,
yes,
then the gate automatically closes itself?
That's actually, I thought about mentioning that, but I thought it was too much of a detail, but now that you pointed it out. The gate closes after 32 seconds if there's still a person on the planet you dialed from, because 32 minutes is a bit excessive for a game that only lasts 10 or 15. but if there is no one on the planet you came from, then the gate closes automatically after you have gone through it.
That's good to know.
Now, the last planet, we've been there before, but only briefly. This is like a marketplace. On Tharun, we have a night setting in which we have this little town. Like this. I'm not going to show you all the houses, that would just take too long. This is a tutorial and not a map showcase. And on that note, no gold allowed. I'd like to end this video and hope that you enjoy this mod as much as I do. We'll be seeing each other once the game is released. And I hope the gold moves, because otherwise he will be dead very soon. Bye guys.
I don't think so.
I hope we'll be seeing each other soon.